Endless Fear has an ending. So if you think back to my first video on this mod, I got to the Ada section, and I will be honest, that was pretty much a section that if you do end up playing this mod, that's a soft lock area. There is nothing there to help you, and it becomes just a zone of death. It's a dead zone. There's no way past it, so unfortunately I did have to use a trainer to get through it. Just put on invincibility just so I could get through and search the area to see if there was anything there I could use to get through it, but no, there was nothing. So we skipped the Ada section to get back to Leon, and thankfully at least Leon's section was in the realms of fairness but also in the realms of silliness. As you can see, multiple G2s going absolutely crazy, and G1s that are there, like they're just sort of like standing statues that just block your path and not let you through. So it's really all based on the fact of just kind of, you know, monopolizing your route and getting to the end. But yeah, when you do actually eventually face the official G2 boss fight, oh yeah, he's got some friends just like G1 did. If you watch back to the previous video, you'll see that as well. But in this one, it's only a couple of lickers. Thankfully, the lickers don't follow you down onto the platform, but there is one there waiting for you. Yeah, this boss fight wasn't too bad, but it did take me a little while because I'm doing it on standard. I didn't want to kind of ruin myself with a hardcore and rage out, so I decided, stick with standard and go with it that way. Even on standard, it feels like it's scaled up so that you're not missing out on the difficulty intended. But yeah, this boss fight wasn't too bad. It took me a couple of attempts. It was just kind of making sure to avoid the licker, because every time it could just stun lock you and Berkey will just come up and finish you off. So that was the big one. But yeah, we reached the labs, and yeah, it just gets even worse. Tons of Ivies, the woman on the ring. We've also got our good old mate Nemesis knocking around. Now he's put in positions where he can walk around between the lab doors, and he can't actually enter the lab doors if they're left open. He'll walk straight in, so there's nothing actually stopping him from doing that, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, lickers, Ivies, Ring Lady, Nemesis, Mr. X, whatever you want to call it. Again, the sound design persists throughout. It sounds absolutely fantastic. All the music's been changed, and audio for some of the creatures. Not the Ivies though; they sound exactly the same. But yeah, it's really. I mean, once you get through the labs, you're kind of home free. But it's all really just based on just you're taking your shots and you're running. There's not really a method. And if you're low on ammo and you've spent too much, then, or if you've not collected enough, then you're probably going to be in trouble. I wouldn't say it doesn't give you any ammunition, or it doesn't really, I wouldn't want to say give you health, but it does throw health at you at some points, knowing full well that what's going to come next is going to, hurt. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say this is an impossible mod. It's just that Ada section really does ruin everything. But what I will say is that this boss fight, the G3 boss fight, was absolutely brutal. It took me a little while to get through it. I had to kind of figure out a method of trying to avoid attacks while at the same time making sure to hit the boss, because I don't want to go wasting any ammo on the G2s. Again, they're acting like guardians, and obviously you've got zombies knocking around like that. They're just there just to get in your way. You do get some iframes on grabs, which is kind of nice. I did eventually figure out there was a heal down here because I really needed that, and I kind of made sure it was positioned on my map correctly. But this is the final attempt I did. This is the one that I won, because I didn't want to show you all my failed ones. No one wants to see that. But yeah, it's just a case of just playing with the iframes and dodging these big waving attacks and just keep hitting him over and over. Luckily, you get tons of flamer fuel here, plus another 200 in the arena itself. So that was quite interesting. But apart from that, overall, really did enjoy this fight. It was annoying, but there is a method to it. There is a method to its insanity. But yeah, with that being said, overall this mod was good. I really liked it. And if you'd like to give it a try, please let me know in the comments section below. Drop a like on the video, it always helps. And obviously give us a subscribe if you enjoy this sort of content. I'm currently going through another mod right now. A video introducing that will be up and talking about it, and then once I've continued playing it and got to the end of it, wherever far I reach, another video sort of accompanying it will go up again. And that's how I'm going to approach this, is introduce and finish, open and close, so and obviously with that, give my final thoughts on this mod, you know, difficulty wise and replayability. So I'm probably going to say, you know, difficulty wise, it's definitely a 9 out of 10. It's very hard, little room for error, you know, you can die a lot, and I think the difficulty really just comes from the fact that you can just annoy yourself playing it. You can really annoy yourself. Overall, for replayability, I wouldn't say there's any. I mean, even doing the B scenarios wouldn't be worth it. It just, I mean, it's a good gimmick when you first play it and you can say, okay, I've done this one, check this out, see what you think, if someone's up for the challenge or they want something a bit different. But yeah, this has got zero replayability. It's not a mod I'd go back to and go, oh, I'm going to play that again. Because, no, I probably wouldn't. But yeah, it's a good mod, you know, for what it does, you know. Doesn't, again, it's not a wild mod, doesn't change tons and tons of things. It just changes items, item placements, and adds in a few extra bosses and a few extra enemies here and there just to give you a hard time. But yeah, overall I'd say that's that about it. But yeah, great fight. Anyway, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, again, if you enjoy this content, please make sure to give us a follow, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.